Hi folks, right, I'll do another snow scene. Where's my pencil? There we are. Good, lovely clutch pencil, this one. Great big lead. They last me for years. I don't do sketching. I do a bit on paper. I've never done enough of it to get any good at it. But I could if I had to. But I'd just rather just do a bit of a hill and a bit of a path going through here. Surrey Hills. Right, okay. Palette, usual palette. This is on the Saunders Waterford Rough. And my last few sheets of that. I've ordered another 40 sheets of the Saunders Waterford £90. Not hot pressed. That means it's in roughness, in between the rough and the smooth of the hot pressed. £90 paper, it will expand. Wonderful paper. I wonder if we could have a sort of river going through there. But I'll be guessing that because by contrast the river compared to the snow looks much darker, but it's not all dark. It's just accentuated by the light colour around it. The lighter the surrounding, the darker the illusion of detail. I call it illusion of detail because that's what we're painting. Okay, now we'll have a snowy sky. So let's have I'll put in a bit of sienna. Just my bit of warmth. Right, let's put in a bit of sienna. Payne's grey. I'll have a bit of alizarin. We'll have a bit of cloud. Let's have a bit of red with that, and a bit of blue. Okay, that'll do. I'm going to dry that off now so I can carry on with some trees in the background, and I'm going to do some fairly large distant trees, and I'll use a small sable for that. Right, so take your headphones off folks, drink your tea while I do this because that's what I'm going to do. Go! Right, reclip the paper. There. Right, I'll put a few shadows on. I'll use a smaller hake for that. No, I can use a mop. So just a touch of blue in the palette grey. So let's. Okay, that'll do. Right, a bit of, I think we'll put a bit of, I'll use them up, I can't remember that much. Just put a bit of background in, then I'll try it again. Okay, that'll do. We'll give that a dry and we can add a bit more shadow on that. I've overdone that really. I'm going to put some bluey trees up the top here. I'm thinking of the Surrey Hills really. I'm not copying anything, I'm just making up as I go along, but so let's so I leave plenty of gaps, fields, well not fields, there are no fields on Box Hill. Box Hill is a wonderful Surrey Hill, so they call it Surrey Hills. And there's a lookout on Box Hill, this isn't accurate at all, that looks out over Dorking where my daughter lives. Okay, that'll do, let's dry that off. Sorry about all this to dry, but I'm going to crack on. At the bottom of Box Hill there's a gorgeous river called the River Mole, absolutely fantastic river, and there's stepping stones which ultimately lead to yet another pub. Right, okay, now we'll put a little bit of a slightly greeny colour. A bit darker than that. Touch of Payne's grey. They are winter trees after all. Right, okay, I'll dry that off. Then we're going to put some winter trees in. We'll worry about the river. Headphones off, mute your sound, go. Right, now we'll do some winter trees. I'm using this number, I think it's a number 6, or number 8. Right, okay, that's I'll leave some of that showing, that background. Right, and one or two over here. I'm cooking today, or this morning. For lunch later on, I'll do a chili. We've got some mince, so I'm going to do a chili mince. Using a packet of the powder, which is they're so good. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Give that a try. Put a bit of evergreen in now, just a plain square cad yellow. The yellow I'm using at the moment is a student quality. You can warm it up with a bit of red, bit of burnt sienna. I mean, you do get lots of greenery in winter landscapes. A bit of sienna. Okay, nice dark. Okay, a bit more dark in there, I think. Could be the old paint square bashing. Burnt sienna goes very well with burnt sienna, paint square and burnt sienna. Great bedfellows. Okay, and we're going to do some branches and stuff going up in a minute. Right, now I want to. Now I'm guessing this. So I want It's just, I'm not sure whether that would be a river there, because we're too high up, aren't we? Sort of river going downhill, that wouldn't be right. So I'll do just some puddles, I think. So let's have some darks in there. Right, now we want a bit of shadow on there. Oh, this sable holds a lot of water. Right, okay. Now I want to use my hake. I'll just dry that off. So headphones off again. More tea to be done. And now a bit of greeny texture now. I was getting with that cad yellow, and that's Payne's grape. So just try to give an impression of the shape of the ground. Just some grassy straw sort of showing through. Right. Might even put a bit of gouache on here. Okay. Right, let's do a bit of work on the trees now. So we're going to get our blue. Plenty of water on it, otherwise it'll dry off. And when you put the trunks in, it opens the tree up. It puts the air back. This nice one here. I don't know if we'll be going down the River Wandle in the morning for our weekly bike ride. That's my couple of pals. And there used to be 6 of us, and we're down to 3. So. Okay, well that'll do that. Right, I'm going to dry that bit there. I'm going to do some stipple because I quite like stipple. Right, take your headphones off and mix a bit of gouache. Okay, I'll clean the palette, so I'm going to do it in the middle of the palette. Because if you get your gouache mixed with your pure mix colours, you'll be in trouble. I spent quite a bit on watercolours this morning, so it would be very nice if anybody feels generous enough to give us a couple of months on Patreon. It would be much appreciated. Right, now where's my gouache? Gouache. You can use acrylic, because there it is. Because it's very, very opaque when it dries. Right, let's just put that out there. I'll clear that all off later. But I'm enjoying the stipple. So we can do stipple a bit of snow. And I'm going to use the old Frank Clark's small hake for that. So I want a bit of blue, bit of grey, bit of white. Bit of snow in the shadows of these trees, or this shrubby stuff. Well, let's have a bit of sienna and yellow in there. or sort of a greeny colour. Yellow, blue, gouache. I'll go back to that. I didn't mean to go there. Just get that little bit of shadow being cast by all this. Right, okay, now burnt sienna, gouache. It's good fun, this is worth trying. Snow, just okay. And I reckon we could, if I dry that, I reckon we could put a couple of twiggy things in. Whoops, I lost my roll of paper. No, I won't do that. I don't want to clutter it too much. I'll just put a bit of grey snow. Cheating, isn't it, really? But it's what gives you the effect, an effect. I'll get a bit of dark green now, a bit of Payne's grey, a bit of that yellow, a bit of gouache. No, not going to show up. Okay, I'm going to leave that before I ruin it. Hope you like it. Put that on there, put the mount on it. Okay, it's a little bit of a tangle, isn't it? Let's just, well, let's do what I said I would do. Just, okay, give it a signature. Alright, okay. Hope you like it, folks. It's what it is. I enjoy stipple. It quickly changes things, and it covers up mistakes as well. So we'll have a go at these things. Always be that argument that if you use gouache, it's a mixed media rather than the watercolour. But millions of artists around the world use it. But you can, as I say, you can use acrylic, titanium white, which would be even better. But I just wanted to get that melted water there. Not made a great job of that, but anyway, it's another one to work from. I like that tree, but I like all of that really. Bit of a mess now, dear. Right, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.